Hear ye, have you heard? Hear ye, have you heard? About a bee named Benny, spread the word. About a bee named
Benny the Bee, Benny's Blizzard Budget. Have y'all ever been in a spot where you didn't have enough money for what you needed? Well, let me show you a simple way to divide your money so you're ready next time. Straight from Benny the Bee and his friends. It was New Year's Day in the snowy little valley of Honeydrop Hills, and everything was sparkling like glitter. The snow was glowing. The sky looked like a soft peach sherbet, and it felt like the whole world was saying, all right, y'all, new year, fresh start. BennyBonaventureBright buzzed in with that shiny little sparkle he always has, and right beside him was Iberville, the icicle, tall, cool, and classy in his little blue polka-dotted tie. When those two show up together, you just know something good is about to happen. Well, down by the frozen pond were Peter the penguin and Snickers the snow hare. Peter had on his green cap and red bow tie, and Snickers had on his red scarf and his skates in his paws. But both of them looked worried. Benny said, "What's wrong, you guys?" Peter sighed. "We wanted to skate in the big race tonight, but our skates are worn out." Snickers nodded, ears drooping. "And we don't have enough Frosty tokens to get new ones." Benny looked over at Iberville. Iberville gave him this calm little nod. Then Benny said, "All right, friends, come close. It's time to be money-wise." They all leaned in as Benny drew a big glowing triangle right there in the snow of Honeydrop Hills. Iberville pointed to the top and said one part goes to save for later. Benny tapped the next corner and he said, one part goes to live for what you need today. Then he added, and the live part also includes give part, because if you like to help others, then it's part of living. Then he tapped the last one and said, and one part goes to fun, because life needs lots and lots of fun. Peter clapped his flippers just like he learned something big. Snickers grinned, and Iberville said in his cool voice, "See? Easy and way smart." So they got to work. They got to work building the Blizzard Cocoa Stand, the cutest little winter stand you've ever seen. Peter poured the warm cocoa. Snickers zipped around delivering mugs. Iberville cooled the cups just right. And Benny buzzed all over Honeydrop Hills, telling everyone to stop by. Before long, that Frosty tokens jar was full. They poured the tokens out and split them into 3 piles, just like Benny talked. Save, live, fun. 1, 2, 3, simple as that. But then, whoosh, a gust of wind blew through Honeydrop Hills and flipped that cocoa stand right over. Cocoa spilled everywhere. Cups rolled across the snow. It was chaos. Snickers grabbed his scarf so it wouldn't fall off. Even Iberville, he wobbled, and that's rare. Peter yelled, "Oh no, we need more cocoa mix." Benny checked the jars. Safe was good. Fun was full. Live was empty. He said, "All right, y'all. Sometimes life throws us a little snowstorm. We'll borrow a tiny bit from fun and refill it later. That's what being money-wise really looks like." Iberville nodded. "A steady plan keeps you steady too." Then guess what? Their neighbors started showing up. Owls with cinnamon sticks, foxes with cocoa mix, and a moose with mittens. Everybody pitched in. The stand was back up and all of Honeydrop Hills was laughing and drinking cocoa together. And once again, the Frosty tokens jar was full. Fun was paid back and the tokens were divided in 3s again. The plan worked out perfectly. That night, under the prettiest northern lights you've ever seen, Peter tied up his brand new skates, Snickers tightened his laces, and Iberville sparkled beside them like a star. They skated, they raced, and the whole valley cheered. After the race, Peter said, "Let's use some of our fund money to buy cocoa for everyone." Benny buzzed. Now that's being money wise, enjoying what you have and having fun. The northern lights glowed in 3 bright colors: save, live, fun. Benny said softly, "Y'all remember this: save some, live, give some, and keep some just for fun. And keep shining your light." Benny's buzz tip: save a little, live with what you need, give when you can, and keep a little just for fun, because joy keeps your heart buzzing. Wait, before you go, it's clue game time. We've hidden 6 special clues in the pictures throughout the story. Can you figure out where Benny traveled? Look closely, pause the screen, and make your best guess in the comments. And Benny would love for you to like, subscribe, and share. It's free.
Now Benny's gifts are superpowers.
Now Benny's gifts are superpowers.
Here they are, let's make them ours.
Here they are, let's make them ours.
Be active, kind, and positive.
Be active, kind, and positive.
What a glorious way to live.
What a glorious way to live.
Be a reader and find the facts.
Be a reader and find the facts.
Because being smart is where it's at.
Because being smart is where it's at.
Be tidy, rested, and money wise.
Be tidy, rested, and money wise.
This keeps your mind organized.
This keeps your mind organized.
And always remember to be you.
And always remember to be you.
Because you have a great, unique value.
Because you have a great, unique value.
Now one last thing before I go.
Now one last thing before I go.
Wash your hands like a pro.
Wash your hands like a pro.
Sound off.
1, 2,
Sound off.
3, 4.
Break it on down now. 1, 2, 3, 4.